Hello everyone, and welcome back to Kayla's Kitchen. It is June 30th, actually, today. But this will probably go up on July 1st. But it's the start of a new month, and that means it's tea basket time. If you are not familiar with the concept of a tea basket, this was popularized by Stephanie over at Tea Leaf Project, and essentially she got this idea to put together all the teas that you either really want to focus on drinking for a certain week, or you can do it for a whole month and it's teas that maybe you're trying to finish, or maybe it's just teas that you want to reach for a little bit more. You can put them all into a little basket and then that's your tea basket. And I am also in the middle of a big sip down, and by in the middle of, I really mean that I just kind of started it, but it's also been going on for like 2 years. Basically, here's the skinny of it. I've been working on this big sip down for like 2 years, with the goal of which is to get my tea collection down to a place where it is so much more manageable and has maybe a few fun extra teas that I either recently purchased or just kind of thought, oh, this would be kind of fun, but mostly consists of tea that is my core. I absolutely love this and want to have it around all the time. And I've been working on that for a while because I've been getting so distracted and buying so many teas. Because currently my collection is in a weird place where most of my tea is in that sort of first category, where it's teas that I really would never buy again. Not necessarily teas that I don't like, but just teas that I'm not planning on repurchasing. And it's mostly those and not the core teas that I really, really love. And I would rather have my collection be mostly core teas that I really, really love. So this is what I'm working on. Anyway, speaking of core teas that I really, really love, today I'm sipping on Nutty Almond Cream by Tiesta Tea. And I made it as an iced latte. Delicious. This is a super good dupe for David's Tea's Forever Nuts. But anyway, because I'm in the middle of a sip down, my tea baskets, which I also tend to actually call my sip down basket. But anyway, my tea basket for the month of July is filled with teas that are either mostly gone or can definitely get to a place where they're mostly gone. I am hoping to have a lot of empties at the end of this month. The end of last month, the end of June, I had so many empties. In fact, I finished my entire tea basket. I finished the whole thing. Everything that was in my June sip down basket, it's an empty now. So let's go through what I have. I put my tea for my tea basket in this cute little 31 pouch. It's like divided into 2 sections, and it's a nice tea storage thing. It actually fits a lot of stuff in it. You're about to see. I'll kind of try to go through this by brand. We'll see if that works out. But anyway, starting off, I have Cupid's Cup by Adagio. I do like this tea more than most super tart hibiscus teas. But I've had it for a long time, and teas that are super fruit-based, I don't love just like keeping that around for forever. So because this is an entirely fruit-based tea, I do want to work on getting rid of the stuff that I have had for a while. I've had this for a long time. For that very same reason, I have the Necessities Cotton Candy Tea. I actually love this tea. Oh, I love this tea. But the reason it's in my sip down is because I do really want to work on getting rid of some of the teas that I know have been in my collection for a long time, and this has been here for a while. I also have this Just Tea Purple Rain. This is a Kenyan purple tea, but it also has like lemongrass, hibiscus, and it has passion fruit flavor in it. And I think that this is going to be a delicious iced tea. But we have almost a whole tin of this, so if I could at least get sipped down on this a little bit, that would be great. Next up, I have this Fortnum and Mason Jubilee Tea. This is just a blend of black teas that was for the Queen's Diamond Jubilee, I think? 60-year anniversary? I don't remember if that's the diamond or what, I don't know. Anyway, Jubilee Tea from Fortnum and Mason. It's just a blend of black teas, and I thought that this would be really good to make iced tea. To be fair, that's what most of these are in here for. During the summer, I tend to drink mostly iced tea, not exclusively, but mostly. I have from Vadam this organic Himalayan green tea. This is a really light and nutty green tea. So this will both be good iced, and sometimes I do enjoy a hot tea every once in a while during the summer. So this will be good. And I also have the Vadam Mint Matcha. This isn't sweetened, and I do tend to prefer sweetened matchas. I love Simpson & Vale's sweetened matcha. I'm gonna get to one of those in a second. But this mint matcha from Vadam, I do enjoy it with a little bit of vanilla syrup in it, and that is pretty good. So I'll finish this up, which, speaking of a different matcha, it's in a David's Tea tin, but this is Simpson & Vale's blueberry matcha. And I love this matcha. This one is so good as an iced matcha or an iced matcha latte or an iced matcha lemonade. Delicious. Also from Simpson & Vale, I have these two little samplers that I got from I got the Literary Tea Sampler Collection. And the last two teas that I have from it are the Maya Angelou Black Tea, which this is almost gone, and this Mary Wollstonecraft Shelley. And this is a green tea blend, and I don't actually think I've ever tried this one. But hopefully I'll get literary tea reviews of both of these up as well. I have this little container of Numi flowering tea blossoms. I think there's 5 of these left. Yeah, I have 5 of these left. I don't know that I'll finish all of them, but I have had these since 2017. These were a bridesmaid's gift for my sister's wedding. And so I've had these for quite a while. And I was looking at those, and every time I look at them, I go, oh, I want to save it for a special occasion. I've had it since 2017 and not had like a single special occasion. Come on. I just need to start drinking them. So let's go. I also have this sample of David's Tea's Blueberry Vanilla. This is a 25-gram package that I got as a like free sample in my most recent David's Tea order from last month. I actually haven't tried it yet at all, so I'm looking forward to trying it, but I do have it in here just because I know my David's Tea collection I have sipped down a lot of, and this is probably the last thing that I'm kind of like, okay, I really want to get rid of this one. At least my last like summer themed thing that I'm like, okay, gotta go. From Harney Sons, I have their Blood Orange Iced Tea. I think, yeah, I only have 1 bag of this left, but this will make a couple servings of iced tea. I also have the Harney Sons Chai and the Harney Sons Indian Spice that I recently did. These are just little sample packages that I recently did a Battle of the Teas from. I have my tin of Bee's Knees. This is like a white tea, and I did like this. I actually very recently posted a review of it, although that review was actually filmed in like the fall of 2020, so that video is so old. But I posted it very recently because it was just sitting on my computer, and I went, oops, didn't post that. So I have a review of this, and I did like it, but it's been a long time since I've had it. Also from Harney Sons, I have their Boston blend. I do love this tea. This is a delicious tea. This tea is scrumptious. We bought so much of this tea by accident. So this one's almost gone. I have a whole nother one waiting for me once this one's gone, but this is a very delicious tea. And then I also have the Strawberry Kiwi from Harney Sons. Again, like I said about the Cupid's Cup, I don't tend to love super tart hibiscus-y fruity teas, but this one and Cupid's Cup are the ones that I do like the most. But this doesn't have a ton left. And it's the summertime, so it's a good time to drink iced tea. And then lastly, from Tiesta Tea, I have actually 4 little sample packages. I have their Citrus Detox, which is a citrusy, it's actually a mate. So that'll be interesting to have. I've tried it before. I think I liked it. I don't remember. I can tell just looking at the packaging, I've only had this once, so I really do not remember. I have Pomegranatopia, which I think I might do a Battle of the Teas between this and Pomegrateful from David's Tea. I also have I Got a Colada, which is completely unopened. I've never tried that one. And I do have a little sample of Fruity Pebbles. I have a ton of these little Fruity Pebbles samples. I think I probably have 4 more after finishing this one, and I finished one in my last sip down in last month. So I have a lot of these little tiny Tiesta Tea samples, specifically of Fruity Pebbles. These are the only ones that are not Fruity Pebbles. I have 4 more of these Fruity Pebbles samples left. So I'm trying to get rid of them. But that's everything that I have in my tea basket for the month of July. I wanted to include a lot more variety in this basket than I did in last month's basket, because definitely as I got to the end and I was finishing up like the last week of July, this last week of June, this past week, I just had so many cups of the same tea over and over again, because I was going, okay, I really want to finish my sit down basket. I really want to make these things empties because there's actually not that much left, but I have no variety left in my basket. So I am trying to have more variety. And I have much more tea in this basket, but again, a lot of samples. So I think that there will be a lot of empties at the end of this month. I am looking forward to that. But that's everything that's in the basket. So leave a comment down below if you're on a sip down and how your sip down's going. But that is all I have for this episode of Kayla's Kitchen. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, subscribe down below, and hit that notification bell so that you know every time that I post. I tend to post about once a week, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. But if you hit the notification bell, then you'll know every time that I post. But that is all that I have for you today, so thank you so much for watching, and as always, happy sipping!